Hello ladies! So I wanted to kind of give you a preview as to how I like to personalize my Lipsense and Senegence orders, and how I kind of incorporate my own brand and how I make my customers feel like special and make them keep coming back. So if you want to know how I do that, then please keep watching. Hey girls, nice to see you here. If you're new to my channel, my name is Saleh. I'm an entrepreneur. I love to share my love for network marketing, especially with my company, Senegence. So if you are new to my channel, please make sure that you click subscribe and click the little bell so you can be notified every single time I put out a video like this, because girl, I love to share my knowledge and I love to share what I know. And I am an open book, especially when it comes to training. I love for everybody to just know what I know. So the first thing that you need to know is there are going to be two different types of packages when you are shipping packages out. So one is a smaller order, and that could be like Lipsense, Shadow Sense, any of the liners, the pencil liners, the mascaras, whatever. So like anything that is small. So if you are in Canada, you will want to get a small bubble mailer like this. I believe this is a 4x6. By the way, I will link all of my bubble mailers down below so you can check them out. And if you haven't seen my video on how I save money on buying business supplies, then go back to my last unit and watch that, because I talk about how I save money on business supplies, and I'll also link that below for you as well. So if you're shipping any small items, like for instance a starter kit, then you will want to get a small bubble mailer like this. Now if you're in Canada, you can put up to 5 tubes in here and send it with a $1.80 stamp. So that is the cheapest way to ship. If you put any more in there and it doesn't lay like flat about this high, then you're gonna have to pay about like $12, $13 in shipping. So it's best if you try and lay everything as flat as you can in these bubble mailers. The way that I package a first time order for somebody that is just trying Lipsense for the very first time, this is what a starter kit looks like. I got these little bags off of Amazon as well. I will make sure that I link them below for you. So you're gonna put their color, their gloss, and their remover in here. I always make sure that I put a little bit of confetti, because like who doesn't like confetti, right? So I made these instruction cards on my own. You can find a whole bunch of different distributors that make instruction cards too. You can design your own, it's totally up to you. So I have an application card. This kind of shows you how to apply Lipsense, all the instructions on how to apply the gloss and all that stuff. And then on the back, as a first time user, I also wrote feel a tingle, and then I kind of explain like what the tingle is and how to hydrate their lips and all the little tips and tricks that go along with that. Then I made a separate card for how to take Lipsense off, so the removal card. And then I always make sure I include a business card. This is my business card. It has my, it has my website on there, my contact information, all that stuff. And I always put these next 2 cards in every order as well. So these 3 cards, I always make sure that I put in every single order, even if they're my first time customer or if they've ordered from me 10 times or 40 times, it doesn't matter. I always put this in there because they say that somebody needs to see something like 7 to 10 times before they make a decision. So I always include a card that says, let's get together and play makeup with some friends. Obviously it's about hosting a party. And I wrote the perks. You get a $30 credit to my shop. You can pick a coffee shop or a fast food joint to do it. You can do it at your house. And then I talk about all the discounts they can receive. And then the other card is basically an opportunity card. So in there I wrote, thank you for your order, beautiful. If you love the product as much as I do, you can become a distributor for just $55 and shop wholesale for yourself, or sell to friends and family for an extra income. Let me know if you want more information. I got that idea from Jalen Schroeder, so thank you, Jalen, for that. And I always make sure that I include these 3 cards in every single order, because somebody has to see something many, many times in order to make a decision about it. So the next thing that I like to include with all of my orders is a thank you card. I got these also on VistaPrint. Check it out. It's got an animation of me on it. So it's a thank you card on the back. It's a postcard size, so I can write whatever I want to write on there, and I make sure that I do a thank you note every single time. It personalizes it. It makes your customer feel appreciated and supported and kind of like taken care of. So I always make sure that I write on the card. This is one that I actually wrote to a customer. And I include that with every single order. In the small envelopes, I do have to fold that in half, but it's no problem. I always make sure that I include that. The next thing that I recently started adding to my orders is product information cards. This is amazing. They're made by Andrea Palmer. Her website, I believe, is called House of Dre or House of Hustle. House of Hustle, I think. I will include her website down below so you can check it out. Go and support her. She's amazing. She spent so much time creating these. I purchased the bundle that's called All the Things, so it has every single product that Senegence carries. And you can print out whatever you want. Like she basically sends you the graphics digitally, and then you can take that and just use it for however you want. I got them printed on business cards. So I just picked my 4 most popular products. So I picked the Color Correcting Tinted Moisturizer, and it basically just says, you know, it's sheer coverage, it color corrects, it's good for a 5-minute face, it's good for like protecting against the sun. And then it explains how to explain it and kind of like what the key ingredients are. Then I got one done for climate control. Same thing, talks about key ingredients, how to use it. The brightening treatment, love this stuff, and then the mascara. So what I like to do is if a customer has never used any of these products, I will just pop one in with their order, and when they look at it, they're going to be like, whoa, I didn't know that they have more than just Lipsense, or whoa, that is really cool, I would like to try that. So it just kind of like sparks that little bit of interest. So I will always include that in their order. So I'll just pop that in there because it's a business card size, so it's super convenient to send it out rather than sending out the full beauty book every single time. Now, if I'm sending out a bigger package and if I know that this customer is going to be coming back, I will always make sure that I include a beauty book. So you do need a larger envelope for this. So sending out a beauty book, you always want to make sure that you get this in their little hot hands, okay? So for this, it does cost a little bit more in Canada to ship a beauty book. It costs like $2-3 more to send it. You can send it in something like this, or you can send it in something like a plastic envelope like this. I get these also on Amazon. Don't worry, I will link them below. It's a self-sealing envelope, so the beauty book, that way you don't have to use a bubble mailer each time. You can just slip it right in there. Fits perfectly, seal it up, and it's protected, and it's just much cheaper to send it. So you're going to want to send a beauty book to them. And then if they are ordering something big like skincare, for instance, I'm just packaging up orders right now. If they're buying skincare, you want to get a big bubble mailer. I believe this is 6 by 10 or 6 by 9. Again, I'll link it below so you can check it out. But you want to get something that's a little bit bigger for skincare. Now for skincare, I have these bigger self-sealing kind of like little, I don't even know what they're called, pouches, packages, whatever you want to call it. So I always include a little bit of confetti because everybody loves confetti. I include the same cards. For this girl, I included a little makeup brush as a gift. And then I have like the cleanser and climate control, and I'm just waiting for 2 more products to put in here after my order arrives. And then I will seal it up and I will pop it in this envelope, and then it's good to go. Now this package does cost more to ship in Canada. It's like $12, $13. I do charge shipping for the most part unless I'm doing like a free shipping kind of offer. But I always make sure that I include my thank you card in there too. So I'm just going to slip this beauty book back in there because this customer is kind of like a first time skincare customer. So I want to make sure that I put the beauty book in there so that they know how to use it, all the amazing things about it, all that good stuff. So, okay, and the last thing is kind of like little gifts with purchases that I've kind of stockpiled over the years. I always try and make sure I have like little makeup brushes that I get from shopmissa.com. You can also get them from e.l.f. They're really, really good quality brushes that you can just ship off with, you know, a gift with purchase. You can get little makeup bags from there. You can get creative, like with gift with purchases. You can send our, you know, oil blotting sheets. You can send so many different things. So I always make sure that I have a little pile of those. And if I'm doing a gift with purchase, I always slip those things in with the envelopes. And I should also mention what these are for. So if somebody is local to me and I'm not shipping it per se, I don't want to waste a bubble mailer. So what I do is I seal this up. Let's say they got a starter kit, and I'll plop it in here. I'll write my thank you note, and I will seal this like this. And then I'll write their name on here. And then if I'm delivering it to them in person, I will hand them this rather than just handing them the little package. It's kind of fun for them to open up like a pink package, you know, and like something that's like fully sealed and they just makes them feel a little bit special, or if they're coming to pick it up, I always make sure that I have every order in one of these if they are local, okay? And that way it just keeps me organized, and I, like, if I have like 10, 15 orders going all at once, I have everybody's in their own little self-sealing envelope so that things aren't all over the place, things aren't getting mixed up, and it just stays really organized. Now, a couple more things that you want to invest in. So one is beauty book stickers. So I just went and got mailing address size little stickers, and it basically says vegan and cruelty-free cosmetics, hair care, and skincare. Has my website, my phone number, and my email, and that's it, and my little logo on there. So instead of having to handwrite everything, all my information on the back of the beauty book, I always just stick one of these stickers on there and I'm good to go. And it's super easy for me to just hand out when I'm out in public, and I know that they have my contact information there. That way I don't have to hand them a business card, because half the time people forget business cards in the bottom of their purses. Such is reality. And the next thing that I have invested in is just little, what do you call it? A return mailing addresses. So I have my logo there, I have my address here. I don't want you to know where I live, so I'm not showing that part. So I always make sure that I have these, because it's just quick and easy. When I'm shipping, I can just pop it on, write their address, and I'm good to go. So that is it, girls. I hope that helps you and kind of sparks your imagination as to how you can personalize your customers' orders. I really do feel like the more that you personalize it and kind of like brand yourself, the more your customers are going to keep wanting to come back. Because when I send these packages out, I always have my customers message me and say, my pink envelope is here, or like my blue mailer is here. I'm so excited. Just think about all those times, you know, when you go to the mail and you know that you have a fun package on its way. It's just so much more impactful if it's colorful and fun. And like sometimes I like to throw these like little lip stickers on there on my packages. I'll just put it on my package like this, and it just like adds this fun little touch. You can also get little thank you stickers as well from Amazon, things like that. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please share it with your fellow Sene sisters or teammates. And hopefully it inspires you to kind of spruce up your packages a little bit more, to make it more personal, and to have your customers keep coming back. So if you enjoyed this, please make sure you subscribe to my channel and comment below. Tell me, what was your favorite part about what I showed today? Was it the thank you notes? Was it the little stickers? Was it the like colorful bubble mailers? I would love to know what you like about how I package my orders, so that hopefully it can inspire you to do the same. So make sure you click the little bell as well, so that you can be notified every single time that I post a new video. Take care, guys.